Albright, a contributor editor for Twice. What we're doing is we're doing a special on smart home and smart home trends, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to two gentlemen who know more about it than I do. First and foremost, Mr. Fred Towns, the president of New Age Electronics. Welcome, sir.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing well also. Sitting next to him is Don Wilmot, director of product marketing for New Age. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. How are you?
Absolutely. Good. I'm absolutely good. Fred, I'm going to start with you on this. The smart home category, honestly, has really kind of blown up in the last 10 years. We can differ on the 10 to 12 year part here. But when you guys look at this year, 2020 coming into this, and we're almost towards the end of the first quarter of it, what is your outlook for this category?
Well, for us, we see incredible growth. I mean, the numbers and stats that are coming through from 2010 to 2019 have more than doubled. And we see as more of the early adopters are now becoming standardized users, and standardized users are now coming in and starting to say, how do I come in and expand and bring these solutions to my house? I like what they do. We're seeing that the industry has tremendous amount of growth, and the manufacturers are adding more and more of the ability to connect in this connected ecosystem in the home today.
Well, the category itself is a little bit broad, but we can also dig down a little bit deeper into, let's say, subcategories, right? So a little bit different verticals. What are some of the subcategories that you guys are watching for this year?
Yeah, so in a couple of cases, I think it's taking things that are normally not considered something you'd connect in your house as device. I mean, we're even looking at lawn care devices, driveway lighting, and things like that. Of course, we saw what happened when people started to connect up doorbells and how that changed, adding in more security tools to that to enhance it with connected cameras that are both wired and wireless. So it gives the adaptability to have placement in many more places with ease of use. So I think that's going to be interesting. The whole medical side of it connecting into this ecosystem, where it's not only fitness, but now getting more detailed into heart monitoring and other devices that will be coming out this year. We're really excited about more things that will be dialed into this ecosystem.
Yeah, absolutely. And the smart doorbell is kind of blown up as well as almost an entire category and split off into other ones and actually spurred other devices as well. Don, when you and Fred both work with some of the smart home manufacturers and what they bring to market. What specifically categories are you guys tracking for this year coming up for you and your clients and for their clients?
Well, outside of just the voice assistant product, which has kind of been the entryway into this category, we're really looking at, as Fred had mentioned, some of the security products. The Ring doorbell, the Nest Hello, that type of product. But there's also, you're seeing an uptick in just home security around the household. So the outdoor cameras is really seeing some growth. And a big growth area that we're tracking this year is the mesh technology, so the mesh Wi-Fi. So as you get more and more devices within your home network, you're starting to really max out what your capabilities are with your current Wi-Fi routers. So that's a big growth area that we see this year.
Explain to somebody if they're not familiar, maybe they've heard the term mesh network or mesh technology. What would you say to someone who's like, okay, what is that exactly? How would you explain mesh?
Yeah, I'm going to take this one because I heard a great explanation when I asked a very similar question. Think of it as a lawn sprinkler. And you start to look at your sprinklers that you turned on your lawn, and you notice that some areas still have brown spots. The mesh enables you to go to that area of the yard and apply more signal. So in essence, when you're in your home, think of it as a big yard, and you're starting to say, wow, I have strength points and I have weak points throughout my house. This enables you to go and strengthen those particular areas with the mesh network. And as the demand is brought to that particular area, more of the signal will go in that area where the consumption is occurring. So just like your lawn, you want to get more greener grass in one area from a brown spot, maybe where the dog tends to go out the door all the time, you get the chance to get more water in that particular area.
Yeah, that's actually a good analogy. I've never heard the lawn sprinkler one, so absolutely. Fred, how does you and your team at New Age Electronics help your dealers, help your customers get the most out of this, honestly, this really fast emerging and fast evolving segment?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that the consumer wrestles with is that easy to connect up, and the devices that we look at are in many cases very easy to connect. Secondly is to make the dealer partner with us aware of the solutions we can bring to the market. What are really good ideas, accommodations? When you look at a room and it has four corners in a room, is it a better solution to put a bundle together that might have four lights and a way to control those four lights in a particular room just by screwing in this bulb, so you get that experience? If you want to have the ability to say that the person that's using this light is maybe not so comfortable, is there a switch mechanism that I can incorporate in where I press a button and do things and control it? Yes, there are those solutions. When we start to go through and say, I want to have sound in a particular room or connectivity, it could be starting with a small device like this, or going all the way up to a large speaker device that can take and control the room and provide additional music in those locations. So we look at all those different offerings, and then the other way, how to present it on the retail floor. How do we bring bundled solutions in a box? How do we bring stack solutions that come in a shipper? So they pull a shroud off and the product is on 3 or 4 sides with all the proper accessories that go around that floor display, or to build soft bundles for that retailer so that on the fly, we can customize bundles for them.
Well, in addition to that, you guys also have a number of services that supports your dealers. Things like shipping, drop shipping straight to their clients with labeling from them, not from you guys, but from ABC integrator.
Yeah, so the blind receipt part is really good. I mean, if you think about a retailer today, when a customer comes in the store, they don't want to say no, that I don't have that solution for you. So we're able to drop ship in many cases around the US within 1-day service, and get that product to their doorstep. And all of a sudden, instead of saying, oops, I forgot this, they can have it tomorrow and finish what they want to do on their install. But the other part is that we keep the dealer still connected with their customer. When they receive that product, they open it up, the receipt inside's got the name of that retailer, and they feel like they've not lost any connectivity with that customer. And more importantly, it gives them that comfort feeling on the retailer side that no one's trying to grab hold of their customer. And so we're really trying to bring the simplest solution for selection in a world today where people don't want to wait. They want to have the solution, they want it now, and get it into their hands, but give them a wide breadth of offerings so that they never have to make that customer feel, I didn't shop at the right location.
Absolutely. Guys, as we wrap up here, if somebody wants to know more about New Age Electronics, again, you can go by their website, cenexcorp.com/New Age Electronics. What is the best way to get a hold of you guys?
So for us, really, it's to reach out. We can provide the call number for you that can be attached on with this presentation, and reach out and they'll get it to either Don, myself, or somebody in the sales area that would like to talk to our sales teams or product teams to help them with their solutions.
All right. Thank you, Fred and Don. Again, for New Age Electronics, go by their website, cenexcorp.com/New Age Electronics, cenexcorp.com/New Age Electronics. For Twice, go by our website, twice.com. That's TWICE.com.